Coming up on Torrance Today, a lucky group of Torrance High School students receive a couple grand each to help pay for college. 3290 Temporary Housing Village gets the green light for a 2-year extension, and the Torrance Theater Company's newest play is only around for a couple more weekends. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, April 12th. I hope your week is running smoothly. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. A group of local high school students are getting some help paying for college thanks to the Kiwanis Club of Torrance.
I'm receiving the Hopler Scholarship, which is a STEM scholarship for a 4-year university. I've become really passionate about using STEM, especially things in the biomedical field, hopefully using medical knowledge to join the CDC, or perhaps becoming a professor and leading some research with students. It means a lot for my education to be partially funded by this scholarship, and it definitely takes off some financial burden.
Supporting our local students is important to us to make sure that they have opportunities to attend college and attend the college of their choice, and we're happy to support their goals and help them along the way.
The Kiwanis Club of Torrance has been awarding students with scholarships since 1998. This year, 10 students received $2,000 each. Organizers thank community members for supporting their efforts to encourage our students as they head to college. City Council members met last night to conduct city business and adjourn the meeting in memory of a notable community member who passed away last month. Wayne Spencer, the past chairman of the South Bay Workforce Investment Board, donated countless hours of his time over the decades through various committees and organizations across the South Bay. He was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and came to the U.S. in 1969, settling on the East Coast before coming out to California in 1973. He passed away on March 12th, just shy of his 71st birthday. Our deepest sympathies go out to the Spencer family and friends. Also during last night's meeting, council members approved a 24-month extension of the 3290 Temporary Housing Village. Sherry Weaver with Harbor Interface Services presented a 9-month progress update on 3290. She says 14 clients got placed into permanent housing since the program began last July. An additional 10 clients now have vouchers and are either looking for permanent housing or waiting for their move-in date. So far, the placement rate for clients to move from interim housing at 3290 to permanent housing stands at 20%, more than doubling the county's rate of 8%. City officials confirmed that the 2-year extension of this program is already fully funded thanks to various funding sources, including multiple grants from Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center. City leaders read several proclamations last night, including one that declared this entire month as DMV Donate Life Month, highlighting the importance of organ, eye, and tissue donations. An ambassador from a local nonprofit organ procurement organization received the proclamation and shared a personal story.
I was 38 years old when talk of needing a lung transplant was given to me by my doctors. The next 3 years were the hardest of my life. I can't remember how many times I ended up in the ER, how many times my lung had collapsed, or how many different medications I had to try. I was on oxygen full time, and I started to decline very fast. I had to stay in the ICU for about a year. On average, 20 people die each day in the United States waiting for an organ transplant. I could have been one of those people.
Larson received her lung transplant and says it took roughly a year for her to recover and perform normal day-to-day activities. She says she's able to share her story because someone made the decision to become an organ donor, an action that's as simple as checking a box when someone renews his or her driver's license. And that's not the only way. For more information about organ donation or to register to become a donor, visit donatelifecalifornia.org. Community members interested in learning what our city accomplished last year, as well as what's in store for this year, can join city leaders in a virtual discussion tomorrow. Mayor George Chen, City Manager Aram Shaparian, Finance Director Sheila Poisson, and several other department directors will discuss a number of topics, ranging from economic growth to opportunity to public safety. The meeting takes place via Microsoft Teams on Thursday, April 13th at 6 p.m. To learn more, follow the link on the city's social media pages on Facebook and Twitter at Torrance CA. And there's another way to get involved with the city. Fill out a short online survey. It's called Shaping Torrance Together. A new set of questions appear on the city's website every month so residents can help guide city leaders as they plan for the future. There are only 5 questions, such as what district do you reside in and how do you learn about city-sponsored events? To get started, go to torranceca.gov and click on Learn More when the Shaping Torrance Together banner comes up. The Torrance Theater Company's newest play returns for another weekend of performances. The play is called Wild with Happy, and it explores the comedy that lies between loss and healing. Only 2 weekends remain to catch this play. For more information, visit torrancetheatercompany.com. And still ahead, it's Workout Wednesday, and a popular sport receives special recognition when we come back in 60 seconds.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Day in, day out, you work for every paycheck. You take pride in your job and you do it well. You're not just part of the Golden State's economy. You are essential. For all you give, it's time to get something back. File your taxes and claim the California Earned Income Tax Credit. It's yours. You earned it. Visit caleitcforme.org and see if you qualify today.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Workout Wednesday, we learned something new about the sport of pickleball in Torrance.
We've come a long way since pickleball was first introduced at Wilson Park with 6 players in 2016. Last month, 2 of the 3 open to Torrance venues, we recorded 145 players on a single Monday morning. So we continue to look to the future to bring pickleball to Torrance residents so that we can share the many benefits and joy of the fastest growing sport in the U.S. Thank you.
Jeff and Debbie Martin organize a Torrance Pickleball Facebook group, which has more than 860 members. Torrance has several locations where pickleball can be played. For example, there are 2 courts at Wilson Park, 1 court at Walteria, and another court at Sur La Brea. Some basketball courts at city parks can also be used for pickleball. For any questions on where to play in Torrance, you can call the Torrance Community Services Department at 310-618-2930. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.